what should the community initiation look like for museums and cultural institutions in terms of their role, whether it's a responsibility or just creating space? What should that community initiation look like, particularly here in Boston?
I think if there's going to be ever be any type of initiation process, for me personally, it just needs to include time. Lots and lots and lots of time where people are showing their true reasons for wanting to be in these communities, for wanting to collaborate. From my personal experience, I've been in Boston my entire life, and I have felt like a piece of data my entire life, my entire artistic experience here. I need to fit into a box that they can check off and say, we have served this type of person and we are doing great and we are great people. Any collaboration that happens with a museum or any institution in these real communities that we're talking about, for me, it has to start with are you really doing this for the real right reasons? Or are you just trying to stay popping because the world has changed and now we need to be talking about race stuff? So you're trying to get into the side of these communities real quick that you never showed any interest in. For me, I just need them to invest a lot of time to learn about these communities.
I agree. Long-term investment is key. If you're looking for a photo op to put up with your marketing team next week, don't show up to a community event. If you want a token Black artist that you can promote for a month or two, that's not a real partnership. Like, I think the awkward thing is institutions are run on these timelines that don't complement real life in the neighborhood. So there's always gonna be that clashing of, well, marketing needs this and the grant writer needs this, and we need to have X amount of programs performed by the education department by this time. And all of those metrics are great when you think about the ecosystem of managing an institution, but that's not what the people of a community, A, understand, or B, care about. So then it becomes, again, that question of like, what do you value? Who is your audience and what do you owe those people? And that is the thing that dictates your steps. And as Tory mentioned, that takes time. That doesn't happen in a week, in a couple months, in a year. Substantive relationships take a while. I mean, it takes you 4 years to graduate high school. If we're thinking about standards of education and the expected like expertise and relationship you're supposed to have formed through networking and all that other stuff, like, it's not something that happens tomorrow.